guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, you know what I do on this channel? I give reviews on movies, any genre of movie, any kind of movie. You can get it all on this channel. If you are new on my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, like my video, comment on my video, share my video, and tell me what you feel about my video. Today guys, we'll be reviewing Ijakumo, the Born Again Stripper. The title Ijakumo, the Born Again Stripper. And like when I initially saw the title of this movie, I was wondering, Born Again Stripper, does Ijakumo means Born Again Stripper? So I was kind of like really curious and like anxious of what to expect from this movie. So the first thing that got me really so interested in this movie, to know what this movie had like entailed, was the part where the pastor Olajide and Mary, his choir mistress, they were having a conversation, and she was telling that she needed money, and he gave her a Bible verse to read, telling her that that she should read it, that you should not trust in man, that God will come through for you. Then he started saying that he does not take medicine at all. When he started his ministry, all of a sudden this PA came and told him that, sir, your drugs, like, that's it. I did not expect that scene at all. I laughed because I was like, what? I didn't expect this at all. So from there I said, this movie, okay, let's see what this movie has. So Olajide's character, sweet character, I feel like Kunle Remi took over that character. So I feel like he really embodied that character so well. I feel like he carried the movie in his well, because like a lot of his scenes were all funny for me. Like his use of dialogue, his use of words, where I was always laughing because it's like he really portrayed character so well. Ashabi's young self was quite reserved. She was a reserved person, very calculative. So I feel like her older self, which was portrayed by Toyin Abraham, she really portrayed it so well. There was a connection between both characters. She didn't really go off from how she was, because when she was younger, she was not much of a talker. So adult self really, like, both characters clicked together. They continued portraying that character the same way, which made a lot of sense. The plot of the movie was not really a new plot, a movie where we are used to plots like that, where you see a girl struggles for a boy, for a guy, and at the end of the day probably one of them betrays the other, which is quite new. But the acting was good and the movie had like suspense. Mary's character was portrayed so well. I really enjoyed the character, the stripper part, the church girl part, different funny scenes in the movie. I really enjoyed it. But I feel like that part where we found out that okay, there was two people, there was Mary and there was Sharon. To be honest, I feel that was not necessary at all. Like I was trying to trace and like wonder, why would they make this kind of twist? Just like the title implies, Ijakumo, the Born Again Stripper. So now you are now telling me that this stripper that we've been working with since day one, she has a sister who is actually like her mistress. But there was also a scene in the movie where after Olajide had credited Mary's account, Mary came to him, then it was like Sharon, and she was like, Mary, pastor, that scene was really funny. So where was the actual Mary in all of this? Because obviously now they're telling us that Sharon is different from Mary. So now they're saying that particular scene, that was actually Sharon, not Mary. So where was Mary? So like it didn't make sense. That did not add up. I feel like that was not necessary at all. Like they would, I don't know if they were trying to twist it. And Mary also died along the way. So what was that? A collateral damage or what? Nah, that was not, like, I feel that was not necessary. They wouldn't have done that. They would have just left Sharon, because they would have done it in a way that, okay, yeah, we knew like the first phase of the movie was where Ashabi was trying to get someone that would be the one to like take Olajide down, someone like to entice him to get what she wanted. So I could understand that, okay, after that first phase, it took time for them to build Mary's character. Probably Mary was someone that was so good, and all of a sudden, boom, she got into the church, and like she was so good, and she became the head choir mistress, which was understandable. But now telling us that Mary and Sharon are different people. So where was Mary times Sharon come? How did the whole, like, it was not adding up at all? So that when I found out, I was like, why would they do this? Like, there was no need for that. I don't know what they were trying to. I don't know if they were trying to make a twist or whatever, but that twist, it was not adding up. Like, it was not necessary at all. The action in the movie was not top notch. I was not feeling it from start. Like, it was forced. They were giving me scenes where two people were fighting themselves, were hitting themselves, and I didn't know who these two people were. So like, for the action, I rated 5/10. Like, it was not so extraordinary. Like, there was no time I was wow. I was not wowed by the action. It's not like it was so flat, but it was not extraordinary. It was not magnificent or superb at all for me. So I'll just rate the action 5/10. You can do better. So that first scene where he was having a meeting with his syndicate, like his fellow business partners, and all of a sudden, boom, the mom, that's like the head of the syndicate, intruded. Like, she intruded the conversation. I didn't expect that. I was like, wow, where was she in all of this? She just appeared there. So that got me on my toes for a while. The scene where Mary was a bit pushy about him taking the water, I loved what they did there. I loved the suspense that they did there. That made sense. Like, the suspense was sweet, because I was wondering, would he take the water, would he sleep off? That suspense made sense. Please, can we have a different ending already? Must someone fall? Can't the villains just go? There are movies where the villains don't get caught, or they don't get killed at the end of the day. So like, I feel like they would have given us a different ending. They wouldn't have just given us an ending where, like, you know, at some point they were telling that, okay, let's go, but he didn't want to go. Like, he became dumb at that point, which didn't really make sense. I felt like probably the ending made sense. The ending was a good ending, but can we just have something different? Maybe probably a twist. Maybe even if he doesn't, probably eventually runs away. You know, something like just something open-ended. Most times I like movies that end open-endedly. Most times I don't really love when Nollywood movies always come with this same script. Oh yeah, he's going to fall, kill him and stuff like that. So guys, I'm going to rate this movie 7/10. I would recommend you to watch this movie. What to expect from this movie? Be ready to laugh. The comedy, Olajide portrayed it well. It made the comedy really nice. So guys, expect to laugh. That's like the comedy part was it for me. So guys, please like my video, comment on my video, share my video, tell me what you feel about my video, and please guys, we are on #500 subscribers. Please guys, subscribe to my channel. If you watch this video to this point, please subscribe to my channel. And if you haven't seen Extraction, the link of Extraction is on the pinned comment of this video. So please watch it and tell me what you feel about it. I'll see you guys soon.